If your PC struggles to go past 30 FPS even with sodium, this video is exactly for you. I'm going to show you 4 levels of optimizations, and the last level managed to get me 200 plus FPS while screen recording in full 1080. Okay, video settings, I won't talk about this too much because most of you already know about this. So I'm in the default Minecraft video settings, the one you start with. I'm getting kind of extremely unstable 20 FPS. I am screen recording, so it's less. Okay, so you can see it's like the almost the max stuff you can be at. Okay, so there's already a slider here that you can go through few presets. If you set it to fast, you'll get good enough FPS, but this isn't the lowest. If you play stuff like Bed Wars, this is not the most you can get. You can go lower. You can see, let it load. I guess you should get more than 40 FPS. It's probably lower because I'm still recording. Okay, but you should get around at least 60 to 70 FPS. There you go. It's coming up now. Okay. So if you want to play Bad Wars, you can set it to there you go. We are already getting 100 plus FPS, and I do have the last trick applied to this. Most of you might have noticed, and yeah, that trick is pretty crazy. It can give you 90 to 100 plus more FPS. Okay, but if you want to use these settings in a normal gameplay, this does not look that good. You can see it's kind of not that crazy. It doesn't look that good. Then the smooth lighting option in the game is pretty good, and 80 FPS for this is actually very good. And yeah, that's it. Okay, to download resource packs, it's pretty easy. You can just go to the website of the resource pack you want, select your game version. Even if it's not of your exact game version, just take the latest. Most of the time it works even in higher up versions, because this is 26.1 and I just download the 1.11 version. Okay, so to put it in your game, just go in options, resource packs, and just drop your file from here, and there you go. You can I already had it, so there are now 2 here. It might say incompatible, but it still does work. And there you go. This looks exactly like the Minecraft trailers do. And yes, lower texture resource packs can actually improve your FPSs. Now the blocks are way less resolution. This thing still looks pretty good because it still got a lot of resolution to it. You can go fully hardcore. Here I have another example of OCD. The texture packs like this can at least give you 10 to 20 more FPS, because you can see now these blocks like almost have no texture to them, and there are some completely unplayable ones like these, no texture. And yeah, if you can play like this, it's good for you, I guess. You can get a lot of FPS. Okay, right now I'm screen recording, but this would definitely go up to 200 to 300. Isn't it basically X-ray, guys? What is happening to that thing? Okay, I think the tree I fell. Okay, by the way, okay, I think that's it for this part. Right click on your taskbar and open task manager. You can see my RAM usage and my CPU usage is going crazy right now. I know OBS is running and it's taking a huge part of it, but you can see these other apps like Discord, Chrome, whatever that is, you can see, and even closing Chrome does not help, by the way. You see, I was listening to Spotify too. Okay. This app, I'll tell you about it later. See, these apps are still running because these apps are running in your background. You can see Discord is running here. You can right click on it and quit. So okay, to actually end tasks of like some Spotify, you need to be in the task manager and click on them and press delete on your keyboard. You can also right click on it and end task, but you can see it's much harder, or you can also just search it up over here. So let's do that. And there might be some other apps like web view manager. This is something to do with Edge. And then also you want to change stuff in your startup apps. If there are some apps you don't use, like I do use Chrome, all these other apps, but I don't want them to immediately open up
just as I turn on my laptop, so you can have them disabled. This can also speed up your boot time. And yeah, most of my apps are disabled, only this one is on because it's kind of harder to set up. And it also has very low impact because it's a really small app. Okay.
So the app I wanted to show you is this app, PC Manager. You can find it on Microsoft Store. Okay, so it's pretty simple to use this app. There's a boost button here. Sometimes your temporary files can go up to like 2 GB. You can just press this boost button. You can see it's already going lower. It might take some time, like a few seconds. And also in this apps you can end this. You can also do this in the task manager, but it is way harder to spot. Okay, so this is Minecraft running on Linux and I'm getting around 200 to 250 FPS, which is pretty great. While if you compare it to Windows on the exact same laptop, I was getting around 30 to 40 FPS only, and also they were very unstable, and the graphic settings were like the lowest settings you can have. And you can see here I'm getting such great FPS while having decent graphic settings on. I can also run some low-end shaders on this. You can see I can get around 40 to 60 FPS without crashing or lag spiking. Also the shaders look pretty great. I would recommend using these if you have a low-end PC. They might get you pretty decent FPS if you have it on the lowest settings. This is around the medium settings, I think, and you can see they look pretty great. And you can also record videos with it. Screen recording with this on the Linux software can get you really good FPS, like you might get around 40 to 50, and most people can't even notice the difference between 40 and 60 FPS. Okay, now I'm going to do some experiments in game that might get me over 1000 FPS, even though the game might be completely unplayable. Okay, I'll start by removing all the blocks from the game, and see I made a world here with literally no blocks in it. And now I'm pretty sure if you minimize the window, your FPS can increase even more. And there you go, we have hit 1000 FPS. This is pretty insane for a laptop that could barely get 30 FPS before. Okay, that's it for the video. Installing Linux may seem hard, but it's really not that hard. There are thousands of YouTube tutorials that will help you install Linux like under 15 minutes or 30, and I'm telling you, you won't regret installing Linux. The FPS difference in many games is so insane if you have a low-end PC. And next I will make a video on the perfect settings for each of your needs, like if you want it for PvP or recording YouTube videos, because you don't want to have the lowest graphic settings while recording videos for YouTube, or the highest, or else you will get really low FPS. Comment down below which of the settings should I cover, and I will choose the top 3 and make a video on it.